While Bangladesh keep the Asia Cup campaign alive with a hard-fought 8-run win over Afghanistan in Abu Dhabi on Tuesday, Bangladesh opener Tanzid Hassan Tamim set the tone with a brisk 31-ball 52 along with Saif Hassan, who scored 30, but Afghanistan bowlers clawed back to restrict Bangladesh to 154 for 5. Well, in the chase, Afghanistan faltered despite starts from Rahmanullah Gurbaz, who made 35 off 31, and Azmatullah Omarzai's quick-fire at 30. They were bundled out for 146. Bangladesh's bowlers rose to the occasion with Mustafizur Rahman, who took 3 for 28. Rishabh Hussain and Nosum Ahmed led the charge. And we have Abhishek Mahajan joining us from UAE on the phone line. Well, Abhishek, Bangladesh beat Afghanistan yesterday. How do things stand now as far as reaching the next stage is concerned for both Bangladesh and Afghanistan?
Absolutely, Lipakshi. Bangladesh's win has left the group wide open, Group B, if we talk about. And everyone was thinking that Afghanistan are going to beat Bangladesh, but yes, a big win for Bangladesh. And now how things stand, Sri Lanka are at number 1 in Group B, Bangladesh are at number 2, and it has left Afghanistan at number 3 position. So now Afghanistan, if they want to qualify, if they want to fancy their chances of qualifying for the next stage, they'll have to beat Sri Lanka in the last league game. And Bangladesh, they have controlled the controllables, they have done their best. Yes, they did not start well in the first game, but yes, what a superb performance by them. Openers did well, and also the bowlers, the likes of Mustafizur Rahman, who took 3 wickets, and Taskeen Ahmed also chipping in with 2 wickets. So great performance by Bangladesh. So Sri Lanka are on 4 points. Bangladesh are also on 4 points. Hong Kong is out of the group, out of the competition, and Afghanistan are at 2 points. So what if Afghanistan beats Sri Lanka now in the final game? If they beat Sri Lanka, then it will leave Sri Lanka and Afghanistan at 4 points, and Bangladesh also will be at 4 points. So it will all come down to net run rate then. So Afghanistan has got a better run rate, so as Sri Lanka. Then Bangladesh in most likelihood will be out of the competition. So all will depend on the third game, which is very interesting, between Afghanistan and Sri Lanka.
All right. Also, Abhishek, India would play Oman next on Friday. So how are the preparations going on for that game there?
Absolutely. The game will be played on 19th between India and Oman. India have already qualified for the next stage, that is Super 4, and it had an intense practice session yesterday, almost 3 hours practice session, and a lot of focus was on fielding. Jasprit Bumrah, we have seen him of late standing at the point, so he fielded for quite a lot of time. India might make some changes in the playing 11. We saw Sanju Samson also sweating it out yesterday, so he almost batted for half an hour yesterday. So maybe to give him the game time, he'll come up the order. Harshit Rana, we saw him batting, so he might get a game against Oman. We also saw Arshdeep bowling for quite a bit. Kuldeep Yadav, interestingly, also batted for quite long, so they're giving them a good run. In fact, the bowlers also are getting a good run at the net. So the focus is simple, the focus is clear, that whatever the situation is, then bowlers also, if it's required from them to bat in the lower order, and if there is a crunch situation and important game, then batters should also chip in, and they should also get the hit in the net. So that was the reason behind Kuldeep Yadav and Harshit Rana. They were batting at the nets, but yes, it will be a good exposure for the bench strength, for the players who didn't play the first 2 games. So we might say 1 or 2 changes in the playing 11 against Oman on 19th.
All right, Abhishek, thank you so much for all that update from there.